Hi guys, I'm going to react to a suggestion of Chiflote Flow for Gransan. The song is called Etxera, and I'm going to see if I can translate it, react to it and translate it. You know this, right? Anyhow, let's start. Starts with a movie. Filming. 6, 5, 4, 3. No 2, no 1. One is already gone. Los niños deberían. Wait. The children should. Oh, wait a minute. But he also has subtitles. Ooh, that's pretty. It's gonna be hard for me to stop it though, because the line of my screen recording and the video are the same. So hopefully I'll be able to pause without hurting and stopping the video recording. Because he does have the subtitles there. This is going to be much easier. So children shouldn't have to pay for their parents' mistake. Totally agree with it. Totally agree. Whatever wherever the parents did, that's the parents' problem. You chose to have those kids. It's not their fault. For whatever it is that they're being blamed. Ooh, we have here too a video, etc.
¿Cuál es el malo y cuál es el bueno?
I don't even have to translate
Las víctimas, los herederos, pero nadie piensa en ellos.
Okay, so yeah, nobody thinks about that. Who's the good one? Who's the bad one? The victims of inheritance.
Nada no sabe de leyes, dejó de creer en los reyes, tuvo que pasar la infancia yendo a una
Wait, what is this? Hold on, because this is gonna be, but nobody thinks about them. Like this
Ainara no sabe.
Ainara doesn't know the Lord. She stopped believing in the three wise men, the Maggies. They were the one that they were riding on a camel. Gasparin, Baltasar, Melchor, I don't know their name in English, but I know that they gave gift to Jesus. They brought gold, and then I don't understand how come Mary kept living in poverty. Wasn't that enough with it? They left them a fortune according to the story, the myth, I don't know. But anyhow, the three wise men, that's celebrated in Latin America. January 6th. That's the day that the poor kids receive gift. You know, when parents are not able to buy them a gift like on Christmas Day because everything is so expensive, or Christmas Eve because Latinos, we do it on Christmas Eve. You get your gift el 6 de enero. The three wise men day. That's where you get your gift.
De leyes, dejó de creer en los reyes, tuvo que pasar la infancia yendo a una cárcel en Francia, creciendo junto a una madre de corazón roto, viendo una foto sobre la mesa de un padre a distancia.
Okay, so this is a girl who lived someplace else in France, and she's looking at a photo of her distant dad. He believed he was fighting for a consistent cause in a process with no future in the present. With no future, a process with no future in the present. Wow, love the play of words right there. So he's fighting for a consistent cause. He's being consistent on that cause. But that cause, the process of that cause, the way it's going, the way it's happening to get there, it doesn't seem that it have no future. It has no future. It doesn't seem to have a future.
Él creyó luchar por una causa consecuente en un proceso sin futuro en el presente y con un pasado histórico distinto en el contexto y un pretexto que no piensa en las familias que se pierden. Ainara ya no pide muñecas en cumpleaños, sueña con irse de vacaciones como otros niños. ¿Quién pretende que algo así no siembre la semilla del rencor en niños culpables tan solo de ser inocentes?
Okay, so I guess she's paying for the broken dishes that her father did, the things that her father was fighting for.
En el control la tratan como un delincuente. Detrás de un cristal borroso ya no se siente tan fuerte. Hay taques al sillón, escapolita, siempre sonriente, pero los minutos de visita no son suficientes. Ella sabe que su padre hizo cosas malas, solo quiere no tener que conformarse con la foto. Pero ¿qué saben los niños cuando se trata de balas? La mamá le dijo ayer ánimo, ya queda poco. Y aunque nunca es tarde para decir un lo siento, en el pueblo es de cobardes mostrar arrepentimiento. Izquierda o derecha y nada en el quien de qué pasa. Ella solo quiere que su padre vuelva a casa.
Okay, so I guess he's coming from the perspective of kids whose parents have been involved in causes, political causes, and they have been incarcerated, and people are saying that they're bad. I don't know who this person is though, Ainara. And like I know, like for example, you know, the Black Panthers, all those people, they have parents who were fighting for bright causes, but they're accused of murdering and bombing, and the kids. I can also think about Ted Bundy's daughter. You know, and I'm not talking about that this is the case with this person, okay? Because that was apparently it's a political cause. But with Ted Bundy, the daughter, I didn't even know, never. This is now that's recently coming out. That's how well hidden the mom kept it. And she did the right thing, because imagine being, you know, imagine being brought up and hearing that your dad was an evil man and you know you're the product of that person. Probably like Hitler's kid. Except the Hitler kids, I think they might be brainwashed and to believe that what their father did was right. And that is very easy to stay in a bubble. I don't know about, in this case, you know, with this girl, apparently not. Her father didn't have that much power, I guess, or she's in another country, so she's running away. Like the Pablo Escobar kids too, they had to run away. They went to Argentina. They grew up in Argentina from Colombia, and people still look at them like they're the, you know, when they were just, I mean, what can you do? What your parents do is what your parents do. So, mamá, qué bonita es la libertad. Mom, how beautiful it is, the freedom. He's not singing in Spanish. I don't know what language, but he's not singing in Spanish. I don't know, maybe Castilian, Baco. He's not singing in Spanish. That's why he has the translation in Spanish up there, and then in English. This guy speaks another language too, and he's the one translating it. Pretty good.
Iker no sabe de leyes, dejó de creer en los reyes. Pasó parte de la infancia entre sirenas de ambulancia, creciendo junto a una madre de actitud impotente y un padre conectado a un tubo permanente.
Oh, so now she's talking about how the daughter grew up, you know, like she didn't grow up playing with dolls like all the other kids, you know, just playing with fantasy. She grew up with a mom who was walking around like she was impotent, you know, like all down, and then a father tied to a tube. So I don't know if the father was, but he got who got shot? Somebody got shot in the neck. Oh, wait, hold on, let me see, because there's a part where he said that the news that came out. So let's why do I still want to play with me? Like, why can't I do that here? And that is my home. Dos tiros en la nuca. Let me see. Who is this? de las artes. Dude, I can't figure what it's saying underneath the subtitle. I see the title, Dos tiros en las nucas, that's 2 shots in the neck. But I don't know what the other thing says. This is too fuzzy. Pueblo maldito, ETA. The town condemns the ETA. Hey, listen, it's never bad to learn. So let's find out what he's talking about. What is the ETA? Separatist groups. It must be this one, a separatist group. What? These are people who want to. Yeah, Basque. I knew he was saying. So what is it? This is the people that want this part of Spain to not belong to Spain anymore. Yes. Assassinations and kidnapping in southern Basque Country and throughout Spanish territory. Its goal was gaining independence for the Basque Country. It's not even a county. Country. They wanted to make it a country. Yeah, I have heard about that. I don't get involved because I don't know, if they want to be independent, I always go for the underdog. And I think if a place is a region, they want to be, just give them the independence. If they want to become a country, separate themselves, then let them be. But then the problem is the other Basque people who do not want to be separated, who still wants to belong to Spain. So, same thing with Ireland, huh? Northern Ireland now belongs to still to England, but the other Ireland, the other parts of Ireland.
Iker no sabe de leyes, dejó de creer en los reyes, pasó parte de la infancia entre sirenas de ambulancia, creciendo junto a una madre de actitud impotente y un padre conectado a un tubo permanentemente. Él creyó luchar por una causa consecuente, más allá de proteger y de servir al inocente. Otra ficha en el tablero del juego del blanco y negro, donde la opción es malo o bueno, buscando el extremo. Iker.
So yeah, he thought he was fighting for a good cause, he's saying, with the extreme or the black and white, either you're with us or you're against us. So, it's traitors. That's what the Spanish kingdom will consider them. Unfortunately, when people want to be free, that's what they're called all the time, and I don't know,
Ya no pide muñecos en cumpleaños, solo quiere que su padre vaya a buscarle al colegio. ¿Quién pretende que algo así no siembre la semilla del odio en los ojos de alguien cuyo delito solo es ser hijo? Él sabe lo que le provoca esos malos sueños, lo sabe porque su padre dejó sin padre a otros niños. El cristal de la sala ya no se siente.
He knows it. So now he's talking about somebody else. Now it's a boy. So this person knows that his father took away dreams because he took other kids' fathers, other kids' dad. That is strong right there. Oof.
El odio en los ojos de alguien cuyo delito solo es ser hijo. Él sabe lo que le provoca esos malos sueños, lo sabe porque su padre dejó sin padre a otros niños.
So he knows what those nightmares that he's having. I know he knows what provokes them. Because his dad took away the dream of other kids' because his dad killed other kids' dad.
El cristal de la sala ya no se siente tan fuerte. Ataques han sido múltiples guerras, siempre sonríe.
The crystal in the living room doesn't feel so strong. Because they're bombing, they're shooting, they could be attacked at any time.
De nada sirve ser un niño tan inteligente cuando intentan explicarte cosas que no se comprenden. Naked es indiferente el candidato a presidente si disparan con las mismas armas a quien se las vende. Y aunque nunca es tarde para decir un lo siento, en el cuerpo no está permitido el arrepentimiento. Izquierda o derecha, Iker no sabe.
En el cuerpo, in the police force, there's no. When you commit a crime, yeah, you can't say I'm sorry. What's done is done. You gotta pay the price.
¿Qué pasa? Él solo quiere que su padre vuelva a casa. Polita beraz gatasunan ez dut berriro negarrik ikusi Zergatik ez naiz beste biak bezala Mesedez eta etorritzen Matxuse polita beraz gatasunan ez dut berriro negarrik ikusi Zergatik ez naiz beste biak bezala Mesedez eta etorritzen
Pues el momento que hago clic es cuando nace mi hijo. Entonces te empiezas a preguntar ¿qué pensará tu hijo de ti? Porque los que no tienen hijos eso no lo saben.
I prefer to lose the war and win peace. Bob Marley. Wow, this guy has a deep. I didn't think it was gonna be this deep, and I don't know, even that he was gonna translate it too, which is pretty cool. And this guy sings deep. He talks about deep stuff. You know, he raps about deep topics. One thing that I'm finding interesting about Gransan is, and I don't know him, okay, but from what I've since I've been translating his song and his incident with Residente, he has mentioned that he has stage phobia. I think that YouTube was the best thing that happened to this guy then, because he can, YouTube, Spotify, like the internet was the best thing, because this is a way that he can put out music out there, get his creativity done while he's still working, because he's still a construction worker. That's what he said. Maybe, I don't know. Okay, but whatever, he's working, he has a family to take care of, and in the same time he's able to get this out without having the burden of having to go on stage, going on concert, having people managing you and telling you got to do this, you got to do the other. At least he feels, I think this is an outlet, and it's pretty good. So if you liked it, if you like my reaction, didn't need to translate, this was an easy one. Thank you, Chiflote. I didn't have to translate. Please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and stay safe. See ya. Bye.